Hello, I'm Jeff with Leaf Tree Services. We're here in northwest Austin, near the Wells Branch area, working on a, looks like about 125 to 150 year old black willow. However old it is, it's been around for a long time. Specific black willow is supposedly the oldest black willow tree in Austin, or the county. We get the pleasure of taking the dead wood out and trying to keep it healthy, and it's in an urban area, so it's got to be taken. It's got to have some functionality to it because people drive underneath it, people walk underneath it. We got to make sure it stays safe, so that's what we're here to do today. You generally don't get to work on black willows, especially ones of this size. When you see a black willow, they're probably going to be anywhere from 1 foot to 15 foot tall. The thing about this tree that makes it unique is it's completely broken, fallen apart, and resprouted all over throughout. You can see some of the main trunks are probably 35 to 45 inches thick. It broke down at the very bottom of the hill. It's got some dead wood in it, which we're going to try to eliminate today. The black willows are very good at adapting to wet conditions. They break up all the time, they fall, they grow preferably riverbanks, they like wet feet. This particular tree has broken, I would say, probably 3 times at the main root, and it's twisted at the bottom. Pretty neat tree to work on. We're gonna do the best we can to preserve it and not take anything that's gonna hurt the tree out, see how it turns out. We're looking at basically just getting rid of dead wood on it to limit the pests that come around and the ants and so on and so forth. You see the base of it's covered with poison ivy, and there's lots of ants and insects down at the bottom of that. We're going to check and see if we need to eliminate some of that. The less we disturb, the better. The tree's obviously doing good where it's at, so we don't really want to make a big difference on it. Fortunately, they were able to leave this one and preserve it. But you can see the dead wood coming out of the top of the tree and all sorts of things in there. We're just going to try to clean that up and let it do its thing. There's not anything particular about cutting this tree. It's a very hardy tree. We're not going to kill it really unless we just totally scalp it, which we're not going to do. It'll just live through anything. It'll start, in fact, it'll fall apart. It could roll down the river and it'll start up at another place if it finds any soil at all and just grab a hold. It's just what it does, obviously. This tree started off as one tree in the very base and it's broken in half and spread out. We just don't want to cut any live wood. We don't want to cut into wood that's part of the tree that's thriving.